Welcome to Sopheon's online webinar series for today's presentation titled Where Big Data and Innovation Management Are Headed in 2015. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Frischel, VP of Global Marketing at Sopheon. This presentation will review and discuss methodologies on using big data for better and more mature innovation management techniques. Our presenters will illustrate these methods with concrete examples supported by text and data mining software. Our presenters today are Steven Kleynenberg, Senior Software Engineer, and Huub Rutten, Vice President of Product Research and Design for Sopheon. Bit of information about our presenters. Huub Rutten, Vice President of Product Research and Design, and he's also a co-founder of Sopheon. He has more than 20 years experience in linguistics and language management. Huub combines his linguistics and information technology expertise to innovate the use of language management technology within knowledge-intensive business processes. Steven Kleynenberg has been a senior software engineer for Sopheon since 1996. Steven's background is in artificial intelligence, neural networks, model-based reasoning, computer vision, and massively parallel computing. Steve is currently involved with designing and building web-based systems implementing novel techniques such as Web Graphics Library, or WebGL, and Web Real-Time Communication, or WebRTC, in both mobile and desktop environments. Huub and Steven join us today from Maastricht in the Netherlands. They will be doing live demos at several points during today's presentation. Steven and Huub, it's great to have you with us for the presentation. I'll turn the session over to you.
Welcome everybody to this webinar, which indeed will be a lot. Will have a lot of live demonstrations in it, and of course things can go wrong. But so far we feel very confident that it'll be good. So it won't be very theoretical. It will be very, let's say, very visual for you, and then we hope that that will work. We do this because we were asked to, on the basis of a webinar on big data that I did like a couple of months ago in September. So this is basically a follow-up of it. If we go now to some short introduction on the webinar, who is Sopheon? There might be people on the webinar that don't know Sopheon. Our business is in innovation management, enterprise-wide. That's what we do. We sell software for it. We develop consultancy and services around the theme. That is our sole focus. And if you look at this thing, at innovation management, very short, we divide it in these blocks. On the top you have your innovation planning, which is part of the business planning. Down there you have your execution processes, stage-gated or not stage-gated, where you develop your new products and your new market segments. And in the middle you have your portfolio management functions to make sure that what you do at the bottom is aligned with the top and vice versa. That is what we do, and you can sort out more of that in our www.sopheon.com if you want to. We serve more than 200 customers in the B2B and the B2C area. We also will today try to give you examples that are applicable for both B2B and B2C. And when we develop technology, when we develop new things, we do that in the context of the businesses that these kind of companies have. Why do we have this webinar from today? First of all, it's in our genes. Sopheon is a composition of two kind of words of morphemes, sophos and aeon. Sophos, the old ancient Greek, means knowledge, skill, wisdom. Aeon is house of. So that's why we come to house of wisdom. In American, it will be the wise house. And in Arabic, which we have the first one, is Dar al-Hikmah. And Dar al-Hikmah was a library in Egypt, the first big knowledge library of the world. And it's interesting for you to go there and see what that was. So first of all, it is in our genes to talk about this subject, because we think that innovation management, innovation in itself, is very knowledge intensive, very wisdom and skill intensive, And all we do as a Sopheon company has to be in the perspective of that. There are two concrete reasons for this webinar of today. In general, we still want to raise and stimulate discussions around how to apply big data in innovation management. I spoke about that 3 months ago. We are looking in general how to connect our customers to big data. And we are in discussion with our customers around that. So our own software development and our own new innovation has very much to do with how to connect our customers to this theme. We are not there yet. We are in the beginning of a long journey, but we believe it is a relevant theme and we should think about it. As said, on September, I did a webinar around this theme, and people asked to dive in some specific areas. And that is what I will do today. Number one is the competitor trend analysis. So companies are very much interested to know what are our competitors doing, and more even, what will they do in the future. White space analysis. Are there spaces in the segmentation or in the products that are left free, what we could occupy, what we could catch? A very important one is adjacent domain. How do you discover adjacent domains you don't know of, really? How can you develop from your own DNA to new areas and transform towards it? And then at the end, some words around predictive analytics. Well, the agenda is that we do a short summary of the webinar, perhaps 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that, of September. Then I would like to demonstrate already with live software the basic technologies that you need to really do big data management and big data analytics. There are two basic things that you have to have in place, otherwise it won't work, in our opinion. And then I will demonstrate some, in live demonstrations, some other cases where we look at 4 themes basically. I hope that you can see my cursor. The focus and non-focus of companies. So could be competition, could be anyway. What is the focus and non-focus of companies? Then how develops their focus over time, so that you can see the trends of the focus. Focus can increase, focus can also decrease, and perhaps you can learn from that. Then discovery of adjacent technologies and families of knowledge basically, and trend prediction. That is what we will do. So basically you will have a menu of a demonstration that will start shortly after the introduction.